We're here with Don, house respected trainer here in Las Vegas. Don, big fight, Bermane Stiverne, Chris Arreola, about the rematch about a month away. How you feeling?
Well, with Chris is always a tough fight. You never take a guy like Chris for granted because he's so tough. He's gonna keep coming. One thing for sure is we always got to be on top of our game. But I think it should be a pretty decent fight for Bermane because he's strong, he's hungry, he's got all the attributes that he needs to become world champion.
Now, Henry Ramirez he said Chris's first training camp was horrible. He's not focused. Do you think there might be a different version of him you've seen?
Well, every time Chris loses, always a horrible training camp for Chris. You know what I mean? One thing I'd say about Chris is Chris going to be the same no matter what training camp he goes to. You don't get to the world title and decide I want to do the right thing. No, that's something you start when you're a youngster on the way up. If you're going to wait till fight for a world title to start doing everything right, that's going to last about 2 rounds. You realize, you know what, I didn't train for this. So we're going to capitalize on that.
How long you known Bermane? Take me back to when you guys first linked up.
I met him, I think, 2004. So this would be a little bit special to me because this is the first guy that I actually took from the ground to a world title. Generally, I get a lot of world champions already or a world champion that's close to a title fight and things like that. But this is special because I've been with him since day one.
What changes of him have you seen over the years as a fighter, as a man, just in general?
Well, he matured. And sometimes when a fighter is young, it just kind of out there. But I think he matured. He grew up now. He understands that he can be champion. We're sort of mellow now. So in the beginning, you kind of hyped up, hey, I'm a fighter, but now it's like, hey, I know why I'm here.
What conversations do you have with Bermane just about life, just about the things he wants to do in boxing? I mean, what ways do you connect as, friends, as men?
Well, just basic conversation, just friendly conversation, because me, I'm more like, I would say his dad, but I'm only a few years older than him, so probably more like his big brother.
Okay.
So it's just general conversation about life and boxing and where it can take you, where it cannot take you. And we've seen the stories and read the stories about fighters get there and lose it all, give it all away. So with him, just say, man, just take your time. I mean, it's 10 years for us, so we matured enough to know when you do get it, what to do with it.
How long have you personally been in Vegas? I know you've been here for a while.
I've been in Las Vegas since 1978.
Wow, like where were you from?
Grand Rapids, the Mayweather.
Okay, so, and you kind of came out just like during...
Well, actually, I think Roger and I came out similar on the same time. I think he came out in 80.
Yeah.
And I came out before him. I was just too cold in Michigan.
Gotcha. So you knew Roger well back then?
Way back, yeah. We grew up.
What was it like with him growing up here?
Man, Roger was a hell of a fighter in those days. I mean, he was a hell of a fighter.
Yeah.
I knew him and Big Floyd because there was no junior around.
Yeah.
And I didn't meet Jeff that came out here. But
I heard when Roger was younger, he used to set up shows out there, stuff like that. You remember any of that?
Roger was the man. He did everything out there in Michigan, man. He was
top hustler, huh?
Yeah, he was a dog out there.
Got you. Now, and you came to Vegas. What was it like? Was it kind of like, did you get taken back by the city, or?
No, because when I came here, I was like 16 or 17 years old, so I wasn't old enough to even deal with the city.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only 200,000 or 300,000 people here at that time.
Yeah.
So you see one casino, you see them all. I mean, even today, shit, they all the same to me.
How have you seen the boxing change out here? How is boxing changed?
Well, it goes up and down. Boxing was huge at one time, then it flattened out, then it got great again with Tyson era, then it flattened out a little bit. So hopefully, Bermane bringing the heavyweight title back is going to bring some more damage to the sport. Because Floyd been carrying this for a while now by himself, so he need a little help.
Speaking of Floyd, what do you think of the Madonna fight?
It should be a good fight for Floyd. I mean, it's a good fight for Floyd, it's a good payday for Madonna.
Okay.
Leave it at that.